I refuse to give anybody else other than me power over the prediction button. I'm very sorry, mods who were trying to use it while I was going live, but this is exactly the reason. This is exactly the reason, because one was running, and then you tried to do a second, and then you got a big old error message. Hi, my name is RightBigChimken, and I've had a Monday on a Tuesday. Isn't that swell? I'm really struggling with people right now. Is anybody else really struggling with people? Because I'm really struggling with people, and it kind of makes me want to... I have holiday on the 18th. I have holiday on the 18th. I'm literally counting the minutes. I have so much to do in the next week and a half at work. It is absolutely insane. We have a publication going to print. We have a newsletter which would usually go out, and I'm the only person that can do a component of it. There's like new staff hires. There's so many things, and I feel... Have you ever got to a point in your life where you feel like you've just got plates spinning, and you're like keeping the plate spinning, and then on the 18th I can just go, okay, somebody else deals with this plate spinning, and then you walk out of the building, and then you turn around and you stick your ear out a little bit, and you hear them all go all over the floor. That's exactly that's where my brain is right now. That's where my brain is, and it didn't particularly help. It didn't particularly help that this game yesterday was about 95%, and it was probably a good, at least over half of yesterday's stream was cutscenes, and I'm really crossing my fingers that we don't get a repeat of that, because it was literally like 5 fights. One of them was like a final boss. The rest were reasonably straightforward, and then 9 cutscenes. It must have amounted to about a full 45 minutes of me just not doing anything. And I talked about it yesterday. When I played Stray Gods on stream, I made the mistake of doing it in the middle of a long stream. I think it was my 24-hour stream I did it on once. I did one full playthrough on my 24 hours. And I feel like the games where there's just exposition, I find that my energy goes down, and I really struggle to get back into that, like, oh, I'm here to entertain. It's very exciting. I struggle to build it back up. So the more cutscenes that were happening yesterday, the more I was going, I'm going to have to play the game in a bit, and people are going to expect me to speak, and I'm not going to know what to say, because my brain's just gone, yeah, I don't know. Still loving the game, still loving the concept, still loving the franchise, still loving the gameplay, still loving the fighting, still loving the fact that it makes my heart happy to play this game for you. But yesterday was rough. I think yesterday was a bad stream for a Monday, because Mondays are Mondays, and today feels like a Monday, but it's also Tuesday. But honestly, I said at the end of yesterday's stream that I would see if I could find an alternative game to play. I couldn't settle on one that just makes me as happy as this one does. I don't know. It's a weird. I'm brain stuff. I'm just mumbling to myself. I'm just screaming wildly into the void, hoping somebody will validate me. Jura! Congratulations on the first. Good day. Go back over there. Come on, go back over there. Tiny bit. There we go. Okay, thank you. Jura, thank you very much for the contribution. If everybody goes to their channel point button down here, approximately somewhere in chat, if you go in there is a community redeem currently running. If you put channel points into that, they will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day process. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about getting somebody in the community one day to be able to redeem 1 million channel points and make me stream every day for 30 days straight. Jura's hit me in the face with a mop. That's rude. And the button presses have begun. Spoopy, hi Chim. What are we doing today? We're being super cool. We're being super cool, Spoopy. We're gonna play a game about anime and swords and stuff. And then there's magic spells. And I've got a brand new drawn Corner George by the lovely Voided Mane. And it's a whole extravaganza. I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna drink my grapefruit sneak and just sit for a second. Yeah, that's good. That's grapefruit today. It's delicious. Dolly, Jura, welcome in. TLB, thank you very much for the contribution. Get out, chat. Do not come into my streams, Jura, and tell chat to get out. That is just rude. That's it. You didn't even say please. You need 4 people to do the prediction. You don't. You need 2 because we've got the card flip mechanic. Jura's leaving because they didn't get their own way. That's mature. TLB, oops, sorry, that 10 was my misclick. Yes, TLB was the reason that there were too many points in that previous redeem. Tut, 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 tut. I don't trust you, Spoopy. That's rude. There's a lot of anxiety going on today in chat. There's a lot of pent-up feelings. Does anybody want to talk about their feelings? You can't do it twice, you plum. I talked about my feelings. It's time for chat to share as well. TLB, welcome in. TLB hit me in the face with an alarm clock. Kara, thank you very much for the contribution. TLB, you will have seen that I just did a hydrate, so I won't do another one again too quickly. Tato, thank you very much for the contribution and welcome in, good sir. I hope you're having a good day. Neurodivergent, I am neurodivergent. TLB hit me in the face with the toolbox. It's okay, Chim. I feel validated. Thank you very much, Spoopy. Good day, sir. Good day, Andrew. TLB hit me in the face with a giant salami. Where did you find a giant salami at this time of night? Dilemma, thank you very much for the contribution. Drawna George, I like that. Honestly, Drawna George, I like that. Imagine us actually getting someone to 1 million. I feel like it's going to happen one day, maybe when I'm your age. What? You've got like a decade on me. You've got like a decade on me. Like, no, I've got a decade on you. That's what I meant. The other way around. I'm a year old. It's not going to be a decade before somebody hits 1 million. I did the maths, and it would require some dedication and subscriptions from the person. But even going 0, it's probably like 2 years' work. And I have been here 2 years. Theoretically, if somebody had been subbed to me the entire time, DollyWhiskers, and watched every one of my streams, DollyWhiskers, and not been spending a single channel point the entire time, DollyWhiskers, they would have had 1 million channel points already. In fact, the most recent Twitch, what are they called? The feedback things that Twitch do at Christmas. That did calculate. That did calculate for a couple of people that would have had 1 million channel points had they not spent a single thing the entire time. DollyWhiskers was one of them. Ziggy was the other. Sky Alakar was the third. Ironically, 2 of my 3 main mods. Ironically, not that I have main mods and alt mods and sub mods. I mean, I don't think any of them are subs anyway. TLB, thank you for hitting me in the face with a vacuum cleaner. I'm fine. Good to know, Spoopy. Good to know. Andrew hit me in the face with a mace, hit me in the face with a mace. What did I do? You did it all. You did it all. Da, 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 da. It's almost like you put in lots of channel point redeems that encourage spending channel points. I mean, honestly, it kind of proves, like, to be honest, I should be sat here patting myself on the back because we've identified X number of people that could theoretically have 1 million channel points, right? And like a big thing for me since I've been doing the Twitch stream thing has been innovation through channel point redeems. There have been various things that have been around for quite some time. As an example, yeah. There you go. Dolly will be on my head when I come out of this. And now, the fact that people don't have shit tons of channel points and are just like actively spending them on various things, I'm kind of here for it. I don't know. It feels like I'm saying that I'm mad about it. I'm 100% not mad about it. My mice hates working at my desk. It's wireless. It does a weird thing where it will skip and then click on the wrong spot. But where is your PC if your mouse is running out of signal? I don't understand where your mouse is in that case. Where's your mouse plugged into that it doesn't like it? I just got here and heard him talking about subs and mods and assumed it was me. That's a valid assumption since you are both a sub and a mod. Does that mean, are you calling I just stopped using my points. I hear you. No, keep using my points. Everybody look at what Andrew is doing right now. Andrew has been watching me religiously maybe for about a week. Like, I think they dabbled previously, but, you know, I don't mind regardless. I'm not calling somebody specific out. Ever since Andrew has been following me directly, they have done nothing but consistently redeem buttons and punching me in the face. I think I'm living for... Andrew is why I create channel point redeems. I've even asked them specifically if there are any games that they think I should add, and we're currently drawing a blank. But Chimken compliments himself. I kind of just did, but I kind of just did. Like, I said that, right? One of the things that I wanted to be able to, like, I wanted to make channel points that people wanted to use. And here we are. The ones that we've lost over a certain amount of time are the ones that people weren't using, because I've been like, well, they're not being used by anybody. We'll move on to the next thing, and then 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 the next thing. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that button existed, but here we are. My randomizer for my Chim stims is really, like, selective in the ones that it specifically wants to press. Sometimes I have a full sheet of them in front of me here, and I think we haven't seen more than about 5 or 10 of them in the last like 6 months. I like this one. Who remembers this one? Yeah. I remember them all. Good. Yeah. Good. Ukara, that's a bit rude. That's and I had I have it on good authority. I have it on good authority that Sky loves Kara. Yeah, and they even signed that off. I did send it to them, like, with all of those names on there, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. And I posted it, and then they were like, wait! But it was too late. I taught them a lesson that day. God damn it, fucking damn it, Timothy. I taught them a lesson that day. When I give you something to actually read it. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, we are back with BLEACH Rebirth of Souls, and yesterday was about 95% cutscene and 5% actual gameplay. So I'm hoping that they turn it around today. But we accomplished our mission. We had, as the humans, Ichigo, Uryu, Yasutaro, and Orihime gone to the Soul Society to rescue our friend Rukia. We had fought through many captains and discovered a political plot to overthrow the apparently Japanese feudal version of the afterlife. And it was all resolved. The bad guys got away. They ascended into a giant portal in the sky using the power of, like, beam me up, Scotty. And the humans went home. Rukia decided to stay where she belonged in the afterlife with the other Soul Reapers, and Ichigo went home to do the thing. The thing, when I say the thing, I mean be a 16-year-old boy, because I would like to remind you, the main character of this game is 16. Excuse me, hello. First off, it's bedtime. Second of all, I was waiting to press that button. Andrew just now. I might sleep on the couch today. You'll just go to bed and you'll both be pressing the button in bed. Do I need to create his and her button presses? Like, I could be catering to an entire demographic of married people here if you think about it. Like, okay, gentlemen, madame, would you like to press the man button or the female button? And then they'll be like, that's very gender specific. I don't know. We'll both be pressing the button in bed. Beautifully worded, yeah. That's third time's the charm. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, and that's with specific relevance to you. When I say this, I mean I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for something. Because there are some people that consider getting out of bed every day a big deal. There are other people that consider running a marathon a big deal. And when it comes to me asking this question of you, I just want to know something like cool that you did. And if cool is making a slice of toast, that's good enough for me, and it's good enough for everybody in the community. We are highly accessible, nice people all year round, except like in the grander scheme of things. Not that I'm keeping a giant tally with a dartboard to throw pins at. There's been like 2 people that have been a bit transphobic and or what's that thing that's like stalking but not stalking? Parasocial. They were out there. They're, if they're watching me right now, which they physically can't because I stopped that from happening, they knew who they are. They know who they are. Happily Ever Kara hit me in the face with a giant novelty tampon. Andrew failed the game. Now go to bed, Andrew. Go to bed. I've got a bed here for whichever one of you. I mean, that would... Parasocial, that's me, guys. He's talking about me. No, I'm talking about somebody that I banned. You've never been parasocial. You just lie to me constantly. You just straight up lie to me constantly. Like, just honestly, can't. Did everybody know that Spoopy isn't actually getting married? Imagine if we're a giant... Imagine if it were a giant tampon that wasn't a novelty tampon. I have to ask the question, right? If you're making a novelty tampon that's a giant one, like, logic dictates that it's probably going to be suitable as a regular tampon, just massive, and therefore not usable. The only reason that a giant novelty tampon wouldn't function as a regular regular tampon is unless you've got a really cavernous... Same as a novelty condom, Shirley. I remember those giddy times in the 80s when you used to go into... I'm not sure if it's an international experience, but have people ever seen one of these men's stores? And I'm not talking like a pawn shop or a sex toy shop, nothing like that. But it's like you go in there and you can buy camera drones and Funko Pops and action figures and all of the like weird sorts of gadgets that you ever spot on the shopping channels on the television. You see those sorts of things. Like they've got like, oh, apparently table football is back in again and you can go buy a really expensive table football machine and thingamabob. It would probably be where I went if I wanted to buy a gumball machine. Those sorts of men's stores. I remember seeing novelty condoms with literal animal heads on the end of them. And it can't physically be possible that they were ever used for sex. Like... And I'm not talking like the tip was shaped like an animal head. I'm talking about the fact that there was like an entire golf ball size horse head on the top of it. Or whatever it was. I did a stress ECG today and it turns out my heart is as healthy as a mother flipper, so that's good. As a healthy mother... I need to read that again. I did a stress ECG today, and it turns out my heart is a healthy mother flipper, so good. That's good news. Andrew, honestly, living with Jura, I'm kind of surprised. I would be walking around like a really jumpy cat if I lived with Jura. Every time that there was a strange noise in a distant room, I would suddenly go... You know? And I live with cats. I know how that works. Okay, what have I done? I've done my intro. I've insulted a few people. I've talked about Bleach and why there were loads of cutscenes yesterday. I've had a sip of my drink. People are pressing the button, which is fantastic. I'm plugging in my controller. He makes me jump more often than I do him. Exactly. See, I knew it. Like, DollyWhiskers, are you still in chat? DollyWhiskers, are you still in chat? No, you're at the door. Before I went live and I was like doing my preamble and I was concentrating on my screen and everything, Dolly, Dolly has burst into this room before and I've gone, oh, but this was like, I'm surprised that there's not a dent in the wall where the door slammed open. I absolutely shat myself. And then I had to go live and now I'm like... Yeah, and that's the thing that happened to me today. Happily ever car swung their broomstick and hit me in the face. That's horrendous. Yeah, that's good times. Hello? Apparently I've got 2 hats on. There we go. And I'll do it again too. No, you fucking won't. If you do it, I'm making you sleep on Jura's sofa. Oh god, we're actually starting with a fight. How refreshing.
The story of Rukia's rescue ended with an unexpected development. The series of events in the world of living were all of the work of Sosuke Aizen, captain of the Squad 5. The Hogyoku had been hidden inside Rukia by Kisuke Urahara. This orb fell into Aizen's hand, who then disappeared along with Gin Ichimaru and Kaname Tosen. As such, Ichigo Kurosaki and friends, once deemed invading Ryoka, who had sent the Seirei into disarray, were able to reconcile with the squads of the 13 Court Guard squads. The day they returned to the world of living, Ichigo Kurosaki decided to accept Rukia's decision to stay behind. With this, summer vacation ended for Ichigo and his friends.
Imagine that first day back at school and they're like, "Where did you summer?" And I'm like, "I went to the afterlife. I quite literally died." What is happening? Well, there's the thumbnail. Like, not even subtle. There's the thumbnail. Andrew thinks he can come in here and steal my redeem. I've been spamming for months. Andrew, you should just get a laptop so you can be doing it all the time.
Can't you see that I'm having the dream of the century over here? Ooh, what rotten timing. Just another 2 minutes or so, and I would have gotten the chance to be up to my ears in pudding and babes. Huh? Huh? Ah! Ichigo! Oh, right. You're finally back. Great. Now I'll be able to get out of this stupid body. Oh, hey, wait a second. If you're back, then does that mean... Welcome home, Rukia! Hey. Huh? Where is she?
She stayed behind.
What? How come? What was the point of you going there, then?
Do it, Andrew. Overthrow Kara and the Iron Fist.
This substitute Soul Reaper combat pass really turned him back into soul candy. Sorry, I'll listen to all your complaints tomorrow. But for today, just let me get a little rest. This combat pass is...
Could one of the mods pin that for me, please?
In the Soul Society, we were able to bring an end to quarrels that Rukia bore for years. The quarrels with Ganju and Kukaku, and even with Byakuya. When Rukia told me she'd decided to stay in the Soul Society, there was no trace of her usual sadness about her. Before, when I left the Soul Society, Jushiro gave this to me. It's what's called a Substitute Soul Reaper Combat Pass. When a Substitute Soul Reaper has been of service to the Soul Society, giving them a badge like this is a long-standing tradition. It's meant to be an acknowledgement for all of their good deeds. When we departed and returned to the world of the living, we found that Kisuke was waiting there to greet us. And not just that, he also wanted to apologize. For hiding the Hogyoku inside Rukia. He had his reasons for that, but regardless, he ended up putting all of us in danger because of it. But all of that has been put behind us now. Kisuke came to our aid, just when we needed it most. He made us stronger, and I think it's thanks to him we were able to save Rukia when all was said and done. Well, anyway, we're all safely home now. And tomorrow, I go back to my normal routine of being a substitute Soul Reaper.
Being a 16-year-old boy. I can't remember. What do you do as a 16-year-old boy? And don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Like, I don't remember being 16 very well.
Ichigo! Come on! You're gonna miss the bus!
Get ready quick, Ichigo! And don't forget to have a good day at school, huh?
We're actually going to school. No, we're not. He's made it round the corner. Okay, that's fine. Good. The new semester begins. You're still pressing the button.
Good morning, Ichigo!
Hi. What's up with your hair? It looks stupid.
What do you mean?
By the way, I heard we're getting a new transfer student this semester. I wonder what they'll be like.
Huh. Really?
Hello! Hello!
What?
Ichigo, is there hollow?
The badge has an alarm.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, we're just fighting. We're just. That's kind of underwhelming considering we've like fought basically gods at this point. Let's just go kill a regular old hollow. Though it's fighting. First outing of the day, actual fighting.
Close in! That's right! Take this! You're mine! So brave! Incredible!
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Soul destruction!
Now it gets fun! We're just starting!
I don't think I got hit once. Did I get hit once that entire fight? That's a terrible display of warm-up.
You know,
It's easing me into something.
I totally could have
sure
handled
of
this
it.
guy by myself. I mean, it really wasn't a big deal. You guys didn't have to cut class.
I know, but I've always wanted to get the chance to lie my way out of class.
Honesty's a good quality, Orihime, but maybe you're overdoing it.
But, where's Uryu?
Uryu hasn't been doing too well, I'm sorry to say.
What? Really?
Yeah, since before we left the Soul Society.
He's got no powers.
Did you know this?
He lost his powers.
No.
I have a suspicion that he really didn't want you guys to know. I don't think that he likes to share things like that, and would rather keep them to himself.
We're being spied on by a silhouette.
Ichigo Kurosaki, eh?
I'm walking in the air. I'm walking in the moonlit sky. The people down below are sleeping as we fly. I do know the other words, but that's all you get. I'm sorry. What the hell? Are these cutscenes or fights? What is this? We'll go from the top. I've not seen this interface before. This could be a cutscene. I have a bad feeling.
Do I have this right? You want me to train you?
Yes, indeed. I heard from Orihime. You're good at boxing, aren't you?
I do box, but I wouldn't know about good. And I don't really see how that's relevant anyway.
According to our sources, boxing is used as a form of exercise in the world of the living, correct? People also use it to lose weight due to its exceptional ability to burn fat. Most importantly, boxing was originally a fighting technique, was it not?
Is there a
It can
reason?
also prove useful in battle.
Are they going to talk about the fact that it's all the women lieutenants?
We of the Women's Soul Reaper Association
Okay, there
would
it is.
absolutely love to try it out and see what it's like.
Oh, please. We'll make it worth your time.
But don't forget that boxing and exercising are two different things. I could teach you about boxing, maybe, but I don't know anything about burning fat.
Let's not sweat the details. We just want to try it out. Truth be told, as long as we're able to burn some fat, then it's all good to us.
Which begs the question, are they
Seriously?
spirits?
Please help us. These slim figures of ours need some maintenance.
What the fuck?
Since you insist. All right then.
Really? Oh, great. Thank you so much.
They're fat spirits?
But give me some time to prepare. If I'm doing this, I want to make sure that I do it properly.
He doesn't play around.
We also need to prepare then. We must schedule the time and place.
Is he going to have to fight? I really want this to turn into a fight where Chad just has to fight every one of the
I
female
also asked
lieutenants.
Orihime about this. But fighting and burning fat require different kinds of training. She said that it's important to enjoy yourself and to follow the rhythm so that you stay motivated.
Are we about to have a dance scene? A dance?
But they're Soul Reapers. They're experts. I can't make it easy for them just because it's their first time. They probably wouldn't even break a sweat. I
Rhythm
have
game
to keep all
incoming.
of that in mind and come up with my own regimen. If I'm gonna do this, I want to do it right. I want them to be satisfied. I'm Yasutora Sato, and I'll be your special instructor today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
There's only 4 of them.
Sato seems off somehow. He just isn't acting like his usual self today.
We must get serious about this too. He's agreed to teach us, and we can't waste his goodwill.
Yes, let's do our best. We'll be even more beautiful.
Now then, let's get started. Remember to follow the rhythm.
Are we actively having a rhythm game?
Hold it!
Stop right there, Sato. We will put an end to this obscene meeting.
Fuck.
What's this? What are you guys doing here?
We're here from the Senate and Disciplinary Committee.
Huh? There's no official record of such an organization being recognized.
Rumor has it that you're gathering female Soul Reapers with some unspeakable plan in mind.
Wait, you're getting this all wrong. I'm merely teaching them how to exercise.
Oh, aren't you a funny guy?
Why does this feel
Well,
like
then,
somebody's having a dream?
Could have invited us too, you know.
I think Hisagi is getting much too worked up about all this.
Anyway, Why did you gather a bunch of female Soul Reapers? You must be planning something.
Kissing.
All right, then. If you insist on going ahead with that, you'll have to defeat us first. With your fists! I see. So I have to discipline the disciplinary committee. I don't really want to fight, but it looks like I have no other option. Very well, then. I accept your challenge.
How come it's not even a fight? Why was there not a fight there?
I gotta say, you're tough.
Iba!
Sato isn't giving up easily, huh? Does he really care that much about exercise?
Stop fooling around. That's enough, all of you!
Ah! Renji! Oh!
Renji! Shuhei!
I still want to know where the blade of his sword is.
Sorry.
What?
You! How dare you try to stop our exercise session?
This is unforgivable.
Well, we...
No mercy at all.
I'm so sorry!
We're so sorry!
Sorry!
Are you really and truly sorry?
All right. I think that you've made your point.
Sato.
We're all here together. Why waste this opportunity? I just want all of you to exercise and have some fun. Really? You'd be so kind as to help us even though we ruined your lesson? I mean, it was just a misunderstanding, but still. There are no enemies here, and there's no allies either. Wow! I underestimated you. You're a real man's man. Well, I think you're exaggerating now. Right now, let's just get back to exercising. This time, it'll be all of us together. Yeah!
I guess that's true.
This is nothing! Yeah!
I don't understand.
What do you say, Iba? I'm looking trimmer and slimmer than ever, aren't I?
Yes, you are?
What are you looking at? Stay focused on the exercise.
I'm not looking at anything! How's my form, coach? Huh? You're doing well. Keep your elbows tucked, and you'll do even better. Thanks, coach! Sato would be fine. What are you talking about? You're our instructor now. One can't learn without respecting his teacher. It's only natural. I see. Thank you. You know, I never expected this. I never thought boxing would bring all of us together. I guess that this is just another way of using your fists to help others.
I swear to God, if every one of these options is a cutscene, I'm gonna cry. Either that or I feel like I need to stick my feet up and just not say anything for a bit. Okay, we'll go. Hi, Dro. We got more cutscenes again, Dro. Why are there so many cutscenes?
Hey! Rukia! Sorry for being late. Did I keep you waiting, Rukia?
No, I only just got here. Thanks for coming on such short notice.
It's no problem. But why did you ask me to come here?
You know, my favorite confectionery is actually not very far from here at all. Their Shiratama parfaits are absolutely amazing.
What's a parfait?
Now that things have calmed down around here, I thought that I could finally show it to you. So, are you up for some sweets?
Yes, of course. Ooh, I can't wait to try it. Thank you, Rukia.
That's perfect. Okay, let's go then. What's wrong, Orihime? You have a strange look. Is anything
An
the
ice cream
matter?
treat, I think.
Not at all.
What's the
I was
Shiratama?
just thinking. Everything's been so hectic since I came here. This is really the first time that I get to just sit back and enjoy the place.
Yes, that's correct. Well then, I'll take the opportunity to show you around. See that building? That...
Whoa! Sorry.
Sorry myself. Huh? Ichigo?
Ichigo!
What? Rukia and Orihime. What are you two doing here?
I should ask you the same thing. And why are you in such a hurry?
Well, I was in a bit of a pickle, but everything should be okay now.
Getting chased by Kenpachi.
I know. Why don't you come along, Ichigo? We're going to Rukia's favorite confectionery.
Confectionery?
They're super delicious, so they're often sold out by the time you get there.
Sure, okay, but, as long as we can avoid any main roads, I'd rather lie low right now.
Who's he being pursued by?
I think that should be possible, but why?
You see...
I finally found you, Ichigo Kurosaki.
There it is.
Crap!
Ha! You're going nowhere, Ichigo Kurosaki. You're coming with us.
Why would Squad 11 be after Ichigo? Ichigo, what happened? What did you do?
I didn't do anything! These guys just keep chasing me for no reason!
We do have a reason. It's all for the captain's sake. Stop running away. Stand and fight Captain Zaraki already.
I already told you I don't want to fight that guy ever again!
No mercy!
Damn it! Rukia, give me a hand! Help me lose him!
Oh boy. Never a quiet moment when you're around, huh? Very well. Let's do this.
Oh shit! An actual fight? Are we playing as Rukia right now? I didn't check. Are we playing as Rukia? First time as Rukia? First time as Rukia.
It's my turn. We have no time to waste. Their parfaits are probably selling out as we speak. Huh?
Nice one, Rukia!
Ichigo, behind you!
Yeah!
Oops! Thanks, Orihime!
Don't mention it. Do your best, you two.
Don't hate me.
You see nothing!
Now then. Not so easy. Dance. So Dino Shirayuki. So Menoman. Tsukishiro.
A true pity.
There's no escape. Yakurai.
Strike Major Soul Rebirth!
Not so easy.
You see nothing!
Impossible. Too easy. Here it comes. It's my turn now. Dance. So Dino Shirayuki. Got you. Yakurai. Now then. Got you. I will. Now then. Predictable. Not so easy. Dance.
I'm not finished.
Strike back!
Don't hate me. Got you. It's my turn now. Don't hate me.
I'll try again.
Now then, dance. So Dino Shirayuki. So Menomai. Tsukishiro. A true pity.
Damn it!
He did. But good. We did break up the story a little bit. That's good. I grow concerned.
We're finished.
Chat.
Finally.
I grow concerned.
Thanks, Rukia. Orihime?
I still want to fight as
I'm happy
Orihime.
I could be of help,
It's not come up.
even if just a little bit.
I'm not sure if she's even a playable character in that way.
That was bad luck, though. I don't know whether we'll still be able to make it in time.
Well, we'd better hurry up then. Show us the way.
Yes, this way.
Are we gonna see the parfait?
Whoa, that looks delicious. All right.
It's ice cream.
Let's dig in already.
Time to dig in.
Let's enjoy.
Looks like oranges and mint.
This is great.
Oh, wow, it's really yummy. The shiratama are so nice and chewy. How tasty.
What's a shiratama, though?
It's still the good old parfait that I remember so well.
It's sweet, but not too sweet. I could eat this forever.
Is
I
that
used
orange
to
the
think of them as being
shiratama?
like shackles, tying me down to a place I was eventually bound to leave. But now, I know that they are trusted allies, to whom I owe my life. No, they're even more than that. They're actually my friends. I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for them.
Huh? What's with the blank stare, Rukia? Aren't you gonna eat?
Are you okay, Rukia? Did you get a stomachache or
Ruka's
something?
feeling feelings.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine, really. Irreplaceable friends, huh? You know, I could get used to this.
I mean, that's quite nice. As cutscenes go, I rate that one. There was food in it. I was here for the entire character arc. Who's next? The Kaku.
It's the video game! I heard from the Ryoka in the world of the living, they have these things called fighting video games.
But it's not a real fight, correct? Where's the fun in something like that? Fighting is exciting because your life is on the line.
Yeah, you know, that is true.
I heard it's so popular that there are even video game tournaments with prizes for the winner.
And those Ryoka were stronger than what you'd expect from humans.
And some
Maybe
people
the
stream video
game
games
is what
on the
they
internet.
use to train and become such good fighters. Come on, don't tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
If Ichigo and the others really used it to train, then of course I'm interested. But where are we going to find one?
Well,
Add in 5 minutes, chat. He never does anything good. He's always evil.
Ikaku! Yuichika! I have it! I got the thing!
What thing?
I have it. I got
What's going
the
on?
thing.
The thing we talked about the other day. It's in the next room. Ready to use. Come try it.
Has he got Nintendo or something?
Good grief. What's all this racket about?
Suddenly, a Switch 2.
What's this box supposed to be?
This thing. Could it be that fighting video game I've heard about?
Yes, Captain Kuratsuchi heard us talk about it, and he managed to create a functioning copy for us. Man, whoever knew that Captain Kuratsuchi could be so kind, you know?
Hey, now, are you sure that's safe? There's gotta be some kind of catch.
He did say that it was just a prototype or something like that. But hey, let's not sweat the details. It's your chance to try the video game.
Anyway, let's try it. There's some written instructions that came with it here.
Well, I guess it can't hurt to just try it.
Are we gonna get sucked into a video game in a video game?
So then, I just have to press on this round thing, right? Take this!
Hey, something's happening.
This device you keep in your hands is connected to the one over there. By interacting with this, you can make the little men inside the screen fight.
Is it me, or do these guys look like Captain Hitsugaya and Captain Kuchiki?
This looks like it's based on the captains.
The really surprising part comes next. If you press this...
What?
For real? Oh, maybe I have a chance too. Daiguren Hyorin Maru.
Did they even get their permission for this?
Who knows? But it looks like fun. You can even use techniques you normally wouldn't be able to.
I must say, though, this is really well done. They move like they're fighting for real. I'm actually enjoying this.
I can't tell if this is a really meta joke.
Listen up. Let's see who's stronger at this.
That sounds interesting. Maybe we should have a punishment for the loser, too.
I don't remember this being in the anime.
Hey, what are you doing?
Next time we train, the loser has to fight against the captain until he's satisfied. How does that sound?
Ikaku, I'm sure I can beat you, at least in the video game. Bankai Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi!
As if...
What? What's that move? No way, I can't block it!
Harder! Come on! You aren't going hard enough!
Wait, did he legitimately just get...
What?
The loser's device exploded.
For real? I see. So this is what Ichigo always used to train. Ha! Now that's what I call fun! Great! Who's next? No, wait! I'll take on all of you at once!
Oh my.
It's the one random guy screaming.
But you can only fight one person at a time.
I expected no less from you, Ikaku.
The panting is making me uncomfortable.
Damn. You're not half bad either.
But I can't lose. Not now. Oh, Bankai!
You're way too slow!
I do not
this
remember.
This thing is one cursed device.
We're gonna play through chat because there's an ad break in 1 minute.
As good as it is, to be
and
honest.
if I stop for the ad break,
doubts,
we're never gonna finish the game with
all
all of these cutscenes.
Captain Kurosuchi. All right, then you'll be the last one, Yumichika.
Let's see it then, Ikaku.
Are we actually gonna fight? No.
Take this! Yeah! I won!
Shatter. Kyoka Suigetsu.
Oh, Yumichika, you...
Maybe you should try harder.
What?
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing, Marek.
Good. It looks like I won this one.
And we're not even seeing the game.
Damn! This isn't fair!
We fought on equal terms and you lost. That's it. Just admit defeat.
A man only accepts defeat when he's dead. And also, this video game thing is neat, but it has nothing at
How's
all
it going,
on a
Marek?
real
You having a good day?
Let's go, Yumichika!
Oh boy, you leave me no choice. Well, I wasn't satisfied either. I accept your challenge.
Oh, and now we're actually fighting. Good. As Ikaku.
are you doing?
Are you
Watch
ready?
me turn the tables.
Now this is what I call fighting. Nothing can come anywhere close to this. It's the real deal.
Well said. Let's see who's the best.
Ha! Try it then. Come at me harder.
Damn it! What was that?
Is that it?
Really surprised. An elegant
My next
punch.
strike.
There's no beauty in this.
Watch closely. Split apart. Ozukimaru.
Die as I fight. This is bad. What are you doing?
Just try and
Take this. Scatter like pebbles.
I'm not done
What
yet.
are you doing?
Prepare for my next strike. Come at me harder. Here.
Damn it!
Let me have some
That'll be it
fun.
all. I'll show you the greatest sleight of So much blood. Die gracefully. Too slow.
What's the matter?
Strike back!
Watch closely.
Watch me turn the tables.
Strike back!
I'll end this in style. Well now, time to finish this. With my Fuji Kujaku, this is my pride.
I can't limit already. Prepare for my next strike.
I like this.
Come at me harder. I'll kill you. Here.
Kaku will laugh at me.
Let's have some fun.
Got him.
Split apart. Ozukimaru.
This is how it should be.
We did it. We did it. Congratulations. I like his stick. The stick's quite fun to use. The very long-range
I'm
poke
not
I
done
quite
yet.
enjoyed.
The fun has just started.
Uh-huh. There you are.
That's the captain.
Captain Unohana?
It's funny. Several wounded members of Squad 11 were sent to my company to be treated for injuries they'd sustained. It appears that all of you were enjoying yourselves quite a bit. I will not tell you not to have fun, but please do keep in mind how hard it is for us to treat wounds.
That's us told.
So, Captain Unohana showed up and the whole tournament got canceled, is that it?
Welcome back from the ants, chat.
Yeah,
We're still
I really
talking.
can't remember either. I woke up lying in bed.
And what happened to the video game thing? It's not in the barracks anymore.
They must have confiscated it.
Really? Oh, man, what a shame. It was fun. I like being able to use Bankai.
Oh well. It's too late now.
They took away my video game. They're effectively at work, right? They're in their job right now, and they're
Good.
complaining about
They
somebody
shouldn't be
taking
able to
their
find
video
us here.
games.
Yeah. Nobody is ever going to guess that the video game is being kept here.
Or are we?
Hey, now that we're here, what do you say we go for another round?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I went through the trouble of pretending to throw it away?
Well then, get ready.
Let's fight!
So weird. Hi Nats, hi Naomi.
Flap,
Lusek,
flap.
welcome in.
Nat's
Kine, let's
just rated
smooch.
with 11 viewers.
Kine. When I see Kine, I don't know why this is coming out like a chant. Mysterian Spiel, welcome in. Hi Chim, hi Nats, welcome in. When I see Kine, I do this. In front of my salad. Yeah. Oh my. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are playing BLEACH Rebirth of Souls. It is a pretty true to the original video game adaptation of the BLEACH anime. That's literally all I can say. You need to know very little about the BLEACH anime, but we're all just sat here a little bit in confusion because there's so many cutscenes all of a sudden. Like, there was some fighting when I started playing this game, and then there's just cutscenes for days. I see it's like Marvel Rivals. Yes, it's not like Marvel Rivals at all. It's not even there's not even a hint like Marvel. It's nothing like Marvel Rivals. But I am, however, going to take this opportunity, because I did not take a break on the ad because I'm a monster. I'm going to play you a trailer. If you like anything you see, stick around. Otherwise, if you need to raid and run, please do so. Enough of the fanny and penis talk. Hello, Raiders. My name is Chimken. I'm a very shy, attractive, naive, extremely modest, pent-up, pilgrimy type of man. I wish I was lying. Butts, motherfuck, sucks. I'm a very straightforward human being. Disclaimer, balls directly up my ass. What a glorious rim job, maybe a bit too far. And now we're moving on. I desperately need to piss. I've retained some feeling in my ass cheeks. Let's make it weird. I will get the cow pregnant. And you're the one that's about to be turned on by it. There's two of them. Bye. Do it again. They were naked. I'm sure it's fine. What happens if I touch myself? Don't answer that question. Did you know? I like it when people kiss. I'm not a simpleton. I can't be good. There's nothing weird going on. I will literally get your butthole lasered. I have a reason. I am the problem. Fisting and a cum bath. We are not a cum bath. We are a cum nation. It's not as weird as that sounds. DM me if you would like to. I saved it. This boy needs therapy. There's a song in there somewhere. Are you going to start singing, Nets? Are you going to start singing in this on this Christian Minecraft server? Look at this. These could all be cutscenes. Some of them have been fights. Others have been cutscenes. It's just, why therapy when you can stream instead? True. Very true. I just take it out on you guys. I am shocked and appalled. Is that a good shocked and appalled or a bad shocked and appalled? I sing when I see Nets. I'm trying to think of a good song that would, like, match Nats' energy in my head. I can't think of one. I can't think of a good joke. I can't think of a good joke. There's a joke there. Let me think about it. That's Shuhei. That's him.
Please take these files and bring them over to Squad 6.
Right. Yes, sir. Interim Captain, if I may.
Better to be notorious than unknown. I like that.
You've been working non-stop lately. You're starting to look a bit pale. May I suggest you rest for a little while?
Oh, thank you. I'll take a rest for a while in just a bit once I'm done.
If you say so. I hope I didn't offend you, sir. Anyway, I'll take my leave.
And now to check the Serete Bulletin draft.
It's all unfolding just like I thought it would. You said that you were going to get some rest and take care of yourself. What are those papers then?
What? Oh, Rangiku. What are you...
I just came to see how you were doing. I didn't want to bother you, so I just waited around outside. And then I heard you talk about that. That's it, right? That's next month's Serete Bulletin, isn't it? You could allow someone else to handle proofreading it, you know. You must be busy enough with all your work as interim captain.
Oh, I couldn't do that. With all that's going on right now, I want to make sure that I can help out as much as possible.
Shuhei looks upset.
By the way, about the Serete Bulletin.
Onka
There's an
lonka
article
badonka
about a
donks.
great confectionery downtown. Sounds like it's right up your alley. I'm sure you'll love it.
Big Mummy Milkers, a
You
wooga,
sure
a
don't look like
wooga,
you're
a
all right to
booba.
me. Hey, what's wrong? What's the matter? You're shaking all over.
I just really haven't had the opportunity to get enough sleep lately. But I'm all right. Honestly. Wait. I'll get us some tea.
Don't worry, I was merely passing by, that's all. I don't mean to stay Hey, are you listening?
Those sweets. The ones that go so well with tea. Where did I put them?
It's just too much work. This isn't something just one good night's sleep could fix. Good thing I brought that thing
Hakuna
along
your
with me.
tatters. What's she gonna do to him?
What is this?
It's an experimental product made by the Department of Research and Development. They said it's based off a drink that's really popular right now in the
I
world
wish
of the
she
living.
would tuck me in.
They gave it this catchy name. It's called Unleash the Hollow Bolster Energy Drink. I got a few samples from them for you to try out. Come on, drink it.
The big-titted
Bottoms up.
woman gave him caffeine.
What? Really? You mean you got this for me? Oh, thank you so much!
You can thank me later. For now, just drink.
What's Uck Ag?
Yes!
Is that a reference? I don't know what Uck Ag is.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
So, is it working?
I suddenly feel like I can focus much better. I can feel the heat running through my body. It's like nothing could stop me now.
Glad to hear that. Now you can finish up all of that work you have and go to bed early, all right?
Yes! Thank you for looking out for me. She went out of her way to get this for me. I have to work even harder so it won't go to waste.
It's following me in my dreams, my nightmares, even on
Something's
Twitch.
off. I felt so good earlier, so energized. But now, I feel so sluggish and slow.
The Spirit Ninja's having a caffeine crash. I've been there. It's fine. It'll pass.
I can't move right now.
I've been there.
I can't even speak.
Do you know who voices the woman? The original voice actor. Her name.
Drink?
It is the original voice actor. So if you look up Rangiku Bleach, it'll tell you for the English dub.
Interim Captain Hisagi, I have heard that you have not been well for the past 3 days. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Sorry to make you worry over nothing.
Is anybody else going to talk about the fact that he has 69 written on his face?
Since then, work has started piling up. I still feel under the weather, but still, I have to do my best. So, the hollow was
He's
seen
got
around
69
here.
on his
Isn't that
cheek.
right?
That seems to be the case. The advance team should already be on its way.
There it is.
Ah, over there. Let's hurry.
Hey, look, a pair of giant feet. Never mind, they're attached to something.
What? A Menos Grande? That's not what the report said.
Too late to worry about that now. Make the others retreat. I'll take care of it.
For free? Holy shit, an actual fight? You're in for it now, Raiders. Actual content-y content?
It's time we finish this. You sure like to howl, huh? I wish I had the energy you seem to have. Don't let your guard down. Let's end this. Is that it? Guard break! Are you ready?
Huh?
Hey! Auto number 31. Shaka home. Keep your eyes on me. Are you ready? I won't let you.
Why is it
So
not...
slow.
It's not allowing me to choose my...
10 wrong.
I can't use my power button. I can't use my power move. Jim is just bullying this guy.
Auto number 31.
He's evil.
Shaka home. So slow. Now, let's go. Sorry. I won't let you.
He full-on had me in his mouth. He's a weeble. You're a weeble.
Tenrock. Tenrock. Don't miss it.
I'm sure all that. I'm sure.
Tenrock.
I bet you did hit me with the swords. Hey yo.
You won't escape. There.
That says more about you, kind, than it does about us. Kinky, not gonna lie. I have a sword in.
Go with this.
Do you wanna see?
So slow. This is the end. I won't let you.
Shall I get my sword out on stream? Would you like to see my sword on stream?
Let's go. Sorry.
For free? In your dagger? No, I have.
Excellent job, Interim
I have
Captain
literal
Hisagi.
swords in this economy. I'm 95% sure I get TOS'd if I show knives, right?
Please.
Isn't that why
care
people
of
blur
the
them
rest.
out on YouTube videos? Because of
Interim
TOS?
Captain Hisagi.
You're not allowed to, like, brandish weaponry?
Oh, good grief. Look at me. Getting knocked out in front of my own men. I finally started getting better. But I can't have Rangiku seeing me when I'm in a state like this. Coming in. Huh? Captain Hitsugaya!
I heard from Rangiku. It seems that the drink she brought you caused you some serious difficulty. As captain of Squad 10, please accept my apologies for your troubles.
Not at all. It's not her fault.
I'm afraid that won't do. My subordinates' mistakes are also my mistakes. So that means I will help you out with your work.
What? That would be an enormous help, but, I mean, it's my job.
It wasn't a suggestion. I'm going to do it. You always take too much upon yourself. Learn how to rely on those around you a bit more.
Nobody TOS me
Captain
over the sword
Hitsugaya.
showing.
Thank you. Very much. But what you just said...
What was it, rapier?
Applies to you as well.
The Spanish short sword.
At least your mouth is doing fine.
We're in the same boat.
Oh, Tits McGee is
Those
back.
two really do get along quite nicely. I ought to invite the captain the next time that we go out for drinks. He'll have to settle for only having soft drinks, of course.
Well, how long are you going to just stand there doing nothing?
It's also blunt, in fairness.
Oh, you saw me?
Of course I did. I can sense your presence without even trying. More importantly,
If blunt, it's a
isn't there
mace.
something that you should say to
Well,
him?
no, it's boxed off because they never
Rangiku.
sharpened it.
Shuhei, I heard that you ran into a bit of a tough spot because of the side effects of that drink I gave you to try out before. I wanted to help you, but look how that worked out. It totally backfired. I'm so...
Oh, please, don't apologize.
Why does he speak like that?
Don't worry. I know your heart was in the right place. You did
And
it
what
because
is
you
this
wanted to help
under
me.
5-foot man doing there? That's
Really?
Nats.
I should be thanking you.
That's Nats
I
time.
very much appreciate your concern for me.
This is how Nats feels in adult
Shuhei?
conversations.
He says that, but I'll still punish you. You'll have to help him out with his work too.
Ugh. Fine, I'll do it, but just this one time.
Thank you. Both of you. Being surrounded by people who truly care about you is a great thing. Relying on other people, huh? I'm still not used to that. But I suppose I'll have to try little by little.
Being surrounded, talk about sore neck. Being around people that care about you, Nats, is a really important thing. Even if you really have to crane your neck to look at them. I have literally here beside my desk in an umbrella stand because I'm really cool. It's like a brass umbrella stand that's actually a ship's wheel at the top, and through each of the ship's wheel spokes, I have a Spanish short sword, I have a Spanish rapier, I have one of the samurai swords from this franchise, I have... what else do I have? And I have 2 of the swords from Sword Art Online because I'm really cool and I used to go to anime conventions. So yeah. But yeah, they're literally like here, like I can reach them from where I'm sat. From Toledo, the posh ones are from Toledo in Spain. You are cool, Chim? What, just because I have swords accessible to me? I have knives up here. I'm not going to show you the knives though, because I know specifically that can get people in trouble. I'm not out here trying to get TOS'd.
Blasted fools! Forcing us to take part in this nonsense. Do they think the Department of Research and Development is little more than a troop of errand boys?
Very expensive kind, though, to get nice ones.
Could you at least consider it? Oh, I could make it worth your while, you know.
Star Trek TOS is the original show. Actually takes skill to craft. They are very cool. I like my Toledo ones the best, but they have memories attached to them from when we were kids.
It's not every day that the 13 court guard squads have events this big. But in any event, what's this board game thing?
Jeremy the Dog-Faced Boy is here.
It's a game from the world of the living. It's played with a special board. They say that it's all the rage down there.
And now they're playing board games.
I see. Kind of like shogi or go, then? Most likely, yes. In the world of the living, they also call those board games, after all. Or at least that's what I've heard. That makes sense. Have the participants already been decided? Not yet. But the idea is to play the game and find out who is the very best player out of all the Soul Reapers. I imagine that the other captains will be playing. I assume they're going to represent their companies. In that case, I believe that I should represent Squad 7. I cannot accept any defeat whatsoever, not even when it comes to games.
I'm so fucking confused. Like, there should be a fight here, but there's not going to be one. There should be a mini-game also, but there's not going to be one. I kind of have to record all of the content from these, but this is so weird to just stick in the middle of a game.
And now, it's time to get started. Let us begin the board game tournament of the 13 Court Guard Squads!
This is the anime filler episode of a video
with
game.
the Serete Bulletin, and I'll be your commentator today. Let's start by taking a closer look at the contestants. First contestant, will her stealth force skills be able to win her this game? Meet Captain Soyphone of Squad 2.
Don't underestimate our intelligence gathering abilities. We have already researched board games very thoroughly.
Second contestant, his cool-headedness could be the key to victory. It's Captain Byakuya Kuchiki of Squad 6.
Do your best, Byakuya!
Fear not. I shall not be defeated.
Are we actually going to see a board game?
Aren't you going to root for Captain Ukitake's success?
Third contestant, probably the most intelligent man in the room. Say hello to Captain Kurotsushi of Squad 12.
It would be no fun to utterly destroy all of you. So please, I hope that you'll do your best.
Now, let's continue introducing the contestants.
It looks like most of the captains have decided to participate.
Indeed. It's supposed to be a way to improve morale, which frankly could use some bolstering the way things have been in the Soul Society.
Old Man Yama is taking this surprisingly seriously. We might as well have some fun.
The board game tournament is rapidly approaching its climax. The last game was actually developed by Squad 12 itself. It goes by the memorable name, Souls and Ladders.
Is it like Snakes and Ladders,
Squad
though?
12. So, who's going to win this final match? Let's get started and find out!
Very well, then. I'll be the one to go first. And
Better
my
be
roll
chess.
is a 5.
Captain Hitsugaya stopped on the spot that reads, "Your lieutenant took a day off without permission. He must skip a turn."
What? No.
Bad luck right from
There's
the
no
start.
board or table.
Okay, I'll go next. Now, my roll.
They're not even rolling
6.
dice.
Ha! Yes, I'm going to win.
Captain
Sanguine,
Soyphone
thank you for the
stopped on spot that
contribution.
reads, "Someone you like complimented you. She must skip 2 turns."
Why would I skip turns because of that? Oh, well, I mean, at least I get complimented, I suppose.
Captain should not be swayed by such a trifling matter as a game. Anyway, now, my roll is a 5.
Captain Kuchki stopped on the tile that reads, "Your little sister ran away from home. He must go back to the start."
No way.
I won't put you in the oven, Sanguine. Can I protect you from the oven? I will not put you in the oven,
All
Sanguine.
right, I go next then. My roll is... Oh, so it's a 4, hmm?
Captain Kurotsuchi stopped on the tile that reads, "Your stupid subordinates left and you can focus on your
Dolly's
research."
not here.
That means he can go 4 tiles farther.
Stop kissing
I
my wife.
suppose that I should apologize for being so lucky right from the get-go.
I just made dinner after work, so now I'm eating pasta and beef.
Wonderfully done, Lord Maori.
What, just plain?
But what company would go through all the trouble of organizing a tournament?
Sanguine.
Especially one as big as this.
Sanguine, the kind of man to eat plain
Apparently the
pasta
whole
and
tournament
meat
was
beef.
organized by Squad 12. Wait, hold on a second,
Cheese
everyone.
sauce. Okay.
Captain Komamura?
Bro, thank you for the contribution.
It seems that this die
I
is no ordinary die. I require an explanation. Squad 12, Captain.
What are you talking about now, I wonder?
You insist on pleading innocence. Really? Just what are you hiding in that hand, then?
Hiding something? Me? And what would that be?
I cursed.
You cannot deceive my eyes and ears. I shall bring your lies to the light, right here and right now.
Are we fighting? Are we actually having a fight? Another one? In this economy? I wish someone would fight with me with smooches. These fights totally break the story flow. Yeah, I don't like this. Why are there fights in the middle of my movie? Okay. Ba-da-na-na-na.
Is anything the matter, Captain Komamura?
Do you take us for fools? It's plain as day that you've been controlling the outcome all along. You must take responsibility for insulting all those who fought honestly. No escape. Stand aside.
Incorrigible. Such a marvelous result.
No more.
Here's a taste.
Strike back. I'll strike you.
Did I say?
Strike back.
Besides, at this point, just as easy as strangling a baby.
No distraction. Useless. Useless. Useless.
as easy as strangling a baby. You heard it. Dangwin's lurking. Pine wants more filler. My sleep schedule still booked, so I'll hang out for a while. Also, because you're cool. Thanks, Ness. I appreciate it. I am pretty cool. And really modest. And handsome.
Your voice stand aside. What's happening?
This one's a prototype.
Futile.
This is an experiment. This is for you.
Futile.
Too slow.
What's happening? All too easy. Futile. Again. Incredible. Push through.
He summoned a giant sword. And humble. I'm pretty humble.
I will strike
I think. I don't know.
no more.
I don't think you can really call it. I don't think you can really call yourself humble.
Besides, at this point, just as easy as strangling a baby.
Must not be.
He said it again. He said it twice. Yeah, I don't think you can call yourself humble. Like, I can't be sat here going, I'm so humble. I just don't think that works.
Oh?
How could you act so deceitfully? You must explain your actions.
The captain cheated at board games.
I'm just collecting some data, that's all. I wanted to see who would be able to find me out first.
You fiend. We were pouring our very souls into the game, and at the same time, you...
It proved to be quite the useful exercise. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Kurotsuchi! Amazing, Captain Komamura! You saw through Captain Kurotsuchi's cheating! Incredible! Wait, who organized the tournament?
Lately, everyone's been so glum. I didn't think they'd get so excited over this. Glad we hosted it.
The most surprising thing is that it was Captain Kurotsuchi's idea.
Ah, is that it then? Was this his plan all along? Kurotsuchi.
He's actually a
was
nice
all this
boy.
just some kind of twisted attempt
He's
at
just
providing us with some
misunderstood.
entertainment?
It looks like this is a situation that will have to be solved outside of the board game.
Oh, looks like it's decided. Komamura is today's big winner.
Excellent work seeing through the deceit, Kamamura. Head Captain Genryusai.
Well then, I think that this calls for a feast. Hey, Captain Komamura, come here. Let's share a drink together for once.
Cheers.
But why would you let Komamura take the praise? Rangiku Matsumoto.
It really isn't anything too important. It's no big deal. After all that happened, they all looked so dejected. Captain Komamura, Shuhei, everyone. I just wanted to give them something to smile about again.
Hits McGear's back, everybody.
And Captain Komamura almost never accepts my invitations to drink together, so... Thanks to you, they all enjoyed themselves. You have my gratitude.
Some cutscenes would be cool with an eye
But
tracker.
I must ask, why go through so much trouble? Did you stand to gain anything from that?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I never even move a finger if I don't stand to gain something from it. I'm under no obligation to tell you, but... The controlling device was just a dummy. The real interesting part was the die itself. It contains a device that can measure spiritual pressure. I gathered some useful insight from it.
Sneaky as usual.
And now, the payment. I want what you promised me.
Here it is. A fresh sari from the world of the living. Smells good, doesn't it? It's charcoal grilled, and I bet it's delicious.
What's a sari?
I've also brought sudachi, grated radish, and soy sauce. Enjoy it as you see fit.
These are just words. I don't know what these things are.
Nemu, let's eat at once.
Yes. Well, all right then. See you.
Why is his TV made out of flesh?
By the way, Nemu, is it true what you said earlier?
It is. Just the other day, Captain Komamura let me borrow his helmet.
Helmet? You mean the one he's always wearing?
That is the only one that he has.
Whatever. All right, we're all square now.
Sari is a type of fish?
Yes.
Never heard of it.
Thank you very much, Lord Mayodi.
I suppose I could change her head into a helmet.
Is anything the matter, Lord Mayodi?
Nothing. Just look forward to your next scheduled maintenance.
I'm going to change her head into a helmet. Yeah, never heard of Sari. God, are we only really halfway? Fucking... I have to do it. I'm dedicated to the bit now. But this is... I can't decide it. Like... I love the lore drop. I love that this is like the game's equivalent of anime filler. But this feels so weird. I'll just change the title of this stream to obligatory anime filler
to be this
episode.
late. Goro must be dying to go on a walk.
I bet that he just can't wait to see you.
What is Goro?
Sorry, Goro. I'm back now. That's strange. Whenever I get back late, he always comes here to wait for me.
The gameplay was a lie. If he is a dog, what does his pet look like?
Excuse me? There's something we want to ask.
Lieutenant Iba! And Captain Komamura, too!
Have you seen an
good, you're
entire
back.
dog?
Oh? And just what exactly would that be, then?
I didn't see Goro around anywhere. Did he sneak inside the barracks or something?
Goro? You know, now that you mention it, I haven't seen him today either. I don't think that he's inside the barracks right now.
I see. What if he couldn't wait any longer and ran out?
I
is she
think that
boob
Goro's
centered?
way too intelligent to do something like leave the barracks without permission.
But
I didn't
where could
notice.
he
What
even
was wrong
be
with
now?
her boobs?
Captain!
Oh, we're gonna
We
say.
have a problem.
What's wrong with her boobs?
What's all this fuss about? What's happening?
Perhaps. Have you located Goro?
We don't know all of the details yet, but it appears that there's some kind of scuffle
Oh,
going on
that's
in the Rukon district.
That's an anime
The
trope.
word is that some soldiers might be picking on a dog, too.
Like, that's actively an
What?
anime trope. It's not
Tell
that they're
me
staring at
where
her boobs.
exactly.
It's because they don't want to animate a different character's face that has to be original, but not like original. And we got a puppy. We got a puppy, everybody.
Don't worry. I won't let them hurt you.
Huh, trying to act tough.
You idiots! What are you doing?
Captain Komamura.
That's Goro. Why isn't he in the barracks? Just what did you do to him?
What? We thought it was just a stray dog.
No, you idiot. Captain Komamura, don't listen to him. We were merely trying to rescue the dog from that suspicious-looking man.
I see.
So, do you understand now?
You know, Goro told me everything.
You thought he was just another stray with no one to look after him, and you tried to hurt him. But that man stepped up and protected him.
Ah, yes, the dog man can speak to the dogs.
That's right. I can understand Goro's words.
Because I am a dog.
Also, he's one of Ichigo Kurosaki's friends. Iba, take Goro and leave. I don't want him to see me like this. Not when I'm so mad.
Yes, sir!
You tried to fool me. So now, I hope that you're ready to be punished.
Are we now just beating up random? We're just beating up common soldiers. This is so weird. Sorry.
And you tried to hurt a weak little defenseless creature. For shame! How can you call yourself Soul Reapers?
Sorry, sir!
We had no idea it was your dog, Captain. That doesn't make it better. You're in dire need of a serious lesson.
What happened?
Not finished.
Take this! I won't lose!
Too easy.
Incredible!
Not finished.
So great! Incredible!
Push through. Over here. Too easy.
What?
Tenken. You're in my range.
I won't lose! I'm still here!
I'll strike you. I missed.
Too obvious.
What is this? Sorry. Not finished. I will.
Too obvious.
Tenken. I have you. Stand aside.
Still here!
There he goes.
You will be slain.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the title when I upload this VOD. It's gonna be like obligatory
sorry
anime
for the
filler
trouble.
episode. That's it.
And
This is the
your
filler
name was?
episode of streams.
I'm Sato. Yasutora Sato. And you are?
I'm Sajin Komamura, captain of Squad 7. I owe you my gratitude for saving my Goro. But why are you here in the first place?
Shibata, a friend of mine from the world of the living, lives in the Rukon district. I ran into them while I was on my way back from meeting him. I love animals. I couldn't possibly just leave him be and take off.
I see. Please let me show you my thanks.
Give him a kiss. Hey Nats, I saved the boy. Save the boy, save the world.
Thank you. I appreciate all the hospitality.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad that I was able to have the chance to chat with you.
Me too.
If you'd like, come and see Goro sometime. I'm sure that he'd be very happy to see you.
Yes, I'd love to.
This young man has sworn to use his fists in order to help Ichigo Kurosaki. Meanwhile,
Memories like the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories.
A rare liquor, huh? Tell me more.
Hey.
It's from a brewery in the Rukon district. We rarely get it over here in the Sarate, but they say that it's to die for.
Oh.
I mean, you have to do requests.
Now you've got me interested. I'd really love to try it out sometime.
Only if
Do
only
you
if
know
you
where
request.
that brewery might be?
What? You want to go yourself, Captain Kyotoku? If you want some, I could just go and get it for you.
Don't worry. The walk to the brewery makes the liquor sweeter. And I also want to see what other offerings that they have.
I see. Well, if you insist.
Pulse of the Maggots by Slipknot. I honestly can say I don't know that one. I stick my fingers into my eyes.
I heard it was in the outskirts of the Rukon district.
That's
But
the
I
only
didn't think that it'd be out in the
Slipknot
forest.
song I can think of.
That's weird, though. If it's as good as it's said to be, you'd think they'd sell it in the city. Either they don't think it's worth it, or there's someone keeping them from doing it.
Good attempt.
Huh? Hold on. What's that?
Nothing beats this liquor.
Yeah, and the owner here hands out drinks for free. As soon as you tell him you're a Soul Reaper. Ain't he just like the kindest guy you've ever heard of?
You're right. We could sell it to make our wallets heavier, or drink it to make our hearts lighter.
That's a great idea.
We've always sold it to the Rukon district guys. Why don't we try selling it to the nobles too? I'm sure they'd pay us handsomely for something this good.
Forest booze.
So, is it possible for me to buy some of that liquor?
Captain Kyoraku?
No, wait. No way Captain Kyoraku would come to a place like this. Must be a look-alike.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he looks way too unrefined, you know? It'll easily take you another 10 years if you want to pass for Captain Kyoraku. He's the most fashionable man in the 13 Court Guard, no doubt about it.
Yeah! And you even stole a captain's robes. That's not something any old bum can wear. Take that off this moment, you worthless idiot!
Angering me isn't easy, but you guys have succeeded.
Now we're fighting over liquor in the woods. Which I did not have on today's bingo card, I'll be honest. Here we are. Kara, are you home from work yet? What you doing, Kara? What are you doing, Kara? What are you doing?
Well, well. I don't like having to punish people, but in this case, the situation seems to call for it. And having the court guards trouble the citizens, that's something that I can't allow.
No way!
Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then. Playing hard to get. I can keep this up forever. I told you, didn't I? Rather difficult. Very nice. Well, is there no other way? Your servant. Oh, I remember now. That's enough. As expected. Care to play? Could you please just give up? Not bad. Guess I should have expected this. I don't recommend this. I have no choice. Nicely done. Very nice. I'll do this. Is there no other way?
Gotta go!
Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then.
He dead. He dead.
We'll talk about your real punishment back in the Serete.
Excuse me?
Huh? Oh, You must be the brewer, am I right?
Yes! So, you really are who I thought you were. I cannot possibly thank you enough for everything you've done.
Meanwhile,
Captain
Tips McGee is back again.
Where did you get your hands on this liquor?
This is this year's last jar of liquor. I've been hiding it. I would like for you to have it.
What? Are you sure that's okay?
Of course! Please accept it. I could just brew more next year. The only thing I ask is that, if you like it, you tell all of your Serete colleagues about it.
I looked away. Why are we in sepia?
I like your attitude. I'll gladly take you up on the offer then.
Did it explain why we're
But
in
at
sepia
least let me
time?
pay you for the cost of the jar itself. You'll need to buy a new one for next year's batch.
That's so thoughtful. What? All of this for one jar?
Really looks like a nice jar, huh? Well, see ya.
They've really mastered the potted, like, shock noises.
It's
in
an
this game.
awfully long story. So, do you like it?
Yes, I am shocked. And Shuhei and Izuru, hey!
Hey, don't you spill a single drop, Izuru. This could be the last time we get to drink something like this.
Yes, sir.
It was worth spending literally all of my money for this. Nanao was pretty mad about it, though.
Thank you so much, Captain.
Yeah, forget the formalities. We're drinking today. Oh, here, your cup is empty.
Thank you.
Don't be modest, all right? Drink till you're full. Let's make that brewer happy, and his liquor, too.
Oh, I see. So you're acquainted with the brewer who made this, huh, Captain? Must be nice.
I'd love to write about this. I could compose an article for the Serete Bulletin.
I see.
I could write an article
very
about
nice.
the booze I found in the woods.
Why? Captain Tozen! Why?
And Captain Ichimaru, too. I wish he just shared and said what was on his mind.
Oh, yes, that's right. He was always the type to keep his troubles to himself.
Sometimes you just need to be able to talk without having to hold back, you know? Now, the best I can do is listen, but I'll gladly do that.
Captain Kyoraku!
I don't have...
Thank you so much for today. I appreciate it, Captain Kyoraku.
Are they still drunk? Yes. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much!
I'll be sure to call you the next time I've got some good liquor.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to that. All right. Good night, then.
That's coming in 5 minutes, chat. We're going to push on a little bit. I'm not sure
Looks
when
like
we're going to
they
be
were
done.
finally able to let out some of that pent-up steam. Now, it's time for them to take some responsibility.
He's got little pinwheels in his hair. Oh my goodness, is that Labatt's? Is that the sexiest voice on the internet?
Labatt's just raided with 28 viewers.
Labatt's and viewers, welcome raiders. My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and today we are playing Bleach Rebirth of Souls. And let me just tell you, for some reason they've stuck a section in the middle of the game that is basically all cutscenes. Sarah Online, hello, and thank you for the first time chat. It is literally all cutscenes. If you're familiar with anime and the concept of an anime filler episode, this is as close to an anime filler episode of a video game you've ever seen in your life. So if you are familiar with Bleach, please do stick around. If you are unfamiliar with Bleach, please do stick around, because there might be something for you. I honestly don't know at this point. I love Bleach. How do you pronounce your name, 3TH bro. Can you spell your name phonetically for me? Thanks for handing out today. Good. Okay, so raiders, if you need to raid and run, please do so. Bro. Okay, I will try to remember that. If you need to raid and run, please do so. I'm gonna play a trailer for you, and if you like what you see, stick around. I'd appreciate it. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls.
Someone has just joined the Bop Bop Brigade.
I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go and change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. The government, we have bulk players. That's it. That's all I've got. Well, yeah, as you can see, my follows are also anonymous, so if you'd like to make yourself known, please do so, but I also do really appreciate lurkers. Egg. I would just like to clarify that the egg is a completely separate thing and not tied to the trailer at all. Beautiful trailer. Thank you very much, Kitty Yummy, and thank you for the first time chat. I don't know how much, we're gonna push on. I want to try and at least get the filler episode out of the way, because if I have to come back to these, I might lose my mind. Because we've done all of this, and we've got these more to go, and we're just gonna continue to roll. The egg only added to it. I can't trigger it. It's at random. Like I have two things that trigger at random: a disco and the egg, and it just turns up at the most
Rukia.
Amusing times.
Yeah. Thank you, Ichigo.
Well, Rukia, take care.
I will.
Also, we do have an ad in 1 minute, and we won't be pausing. Because I'm now over time.
Take care, all right?
What is those lips movements? It's complicated.
Ms. Yoruichi.
What's wrong, Soifon?
So, will we ever be able to meet again?
I think it's also because I'm
of course we will.
It's also the English
I have to
dub.
go back to the world of the living for now, but this isn't goodbye forever.
I think it was probably.
I'm looking forward to when we'll meet again.
I imagine it was probably originally voiced in Japanese.
Yes, ma'am. Maurecchio! Is Maurecchio here?
What's wrong, Captain?
Help me train.
What? You mean now?
Of course. We have to become stronger to prepare for the battle that awaits us. Let's go!
But please, take a moment to consider my schedule every once in a while.
You have no say in this.
Why does it have to be me?
It's your who lieutenant.
Wait for me, Miss Yoruichi.
That's her lieutenant. He should be doing it. Are we actually going to have a... No, we're not going straight into a fight. I thought we were going straight into a fight.
Why is Town outside Squad 2's jurisdiction? This means I won't be able to go see Miss Yoruichi.
I set off to bed, I'm afraid. Have a wonderful night, Chim. Thank you, Labats. I appreciate
Yoruichi
it.
herself
Hope to see you again soon.
was the one who invited me back then. She told me she wanted to meet again. That she was looking forward to meeting again. That she wished it from the bottom of her heart.
There's the outbreak.
Well, if she invited you, then you must go. Otherwise, you'd be breaking a promise. But did she really tell you to go to the world of the living?
What? Do you mean that I misheard her? That I mistook Miss Yoruichi's words?
No, not at all. You're right. You could never mishear something. That idea is just ridiculous.
Exactly. She's waiting for me in the world of the living. I have to find a way to go there. But how? What can I do?
Have you heard? They're assembling an advanced team to prepare for a showdown with the Arancars in the world of the living. Oh, I wonder who's going to be in it.
That's it! I have to step up to be included in the advanced team.
Look at that corner, George.
Wait. Even though I have more than enough reason to go, I can't afford to leave this place unguarded.
They just used a term for a thing that's not actually been introduced yet.
This could go bad fast.
I'm not going to tell you what it
Can I
was.
leave it all to Maurizio?
They just used a word for a thing that's not even in the game
that
yet.
Responsibility.
Also, hi,
And again,
Seabed.
I really can't waste this chance. What should I do?
Excuse me, Captain Soyphone. Squad 7 wants to come along and train with us. So, what should we do?
Hi, Tato.
Oh, if they say so. Huh. Train? Of course.
Are you winning?
Why didn't I think of that?
Today is...
The solution's so obvious. I just have to train him myself until he's strong enough to protect this place.
Seedler, I thought basic...
Maurizio!
What?
Come on, let's train.
Huh? Again?
What's up with that look on your face? Didn't I tell you that battle awaits us? We have to make sure we're prepared for it. Also, I'm going to be leaving soon since I'm a part of the advanced team. It's imperative that you become stronger. Strong enough that you'll be able to lead Squad 2 in my stead while I'm away.
What? Well, this is news to me. Please, me? I'm the one to be leading Squad 2? That's unimaginable! It's utterly impossible!
You're the lieutenant. What did you think was going to happen?
I'll personally train you while I can, so you'll be just fine. Right. Gather all the strong-looking people you can find.
Welcome back from the
I'll
ads,
train
chat.
all of you at once. The whole process will be much more efficient that way.
What?
Good. Looks like we can start. Now remember, you can either complete this training or die trying.
Come now, be reasonable, Captain.
No objections allowed. Let's start.
Actual fight? Okay, Seedlet, for your benefit, considering you watched my rage yesterday at the amount of cutscenes that the game introduced, today has been nothing but cutscenes again, and all of the fights have been defeat common soldier, and it's just a random Soul Reaper that's just like hanging out, getting the shit kicked out of him by random characters. I love hearing it using a word that hasn't been done in the game yet, but having no idea because I know enough about Bleach I wouldn't notice. They used a word in that cutscene for a type of character that's not even been introduced in the main storyline yet. It is incredible how quickly off the rails this game has gone in terms of the cutscenes have completely taken me out of the moment. I was so into it, and then just went. We push on.
Wait! Am I done for? Captain Soyphone? She's so fast!
I've got my hands full just trying to dodge her attacks.
They're all useless. I can't.
Fucking Firefox just stops loading anything Twitch after a certain time. I don't know why I'm so forced to use fucking Edge. Use Google Chrome. What's wrong with Google Chrome? Google Chrome is CPU hungry, but if your CPU can deal with it, that's fine.
Do this. I can't leave the company in their hands. And, more importantly, could they even survive if they had to join a fight against the Arankars? I've heard that some Arankars are as powerful as Soul Reaper captains. It is vitally important that I train them as hard as I can, for their sake.
I'm gonna die! She's gonna kill me for real!
Wait! I'll try again. I'm not finished. I'll try again. This is the move. Try again. Wait.
Too easy.
I got you. Wait. I'll try again.
Look at this. This technique fuses Hakuda along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Be gone!
Turning into Naomi. I love that face coming up right after she's going, I gotta train them as hard as I can, just absolutely beating the ever-living shit out of
You
people.
are completely pathetic. There's no way I can leave the squad in your hands while
Was that
I'm
just
gone.
a long-running build-up to a throne mention?
We don't want that either.
Possibly.
However, you have potential. You must. That's why you're here.
You could always go follow me
We're
on
the
Blue Sky and
13
YouTube.
court
Just
guards
saying.
protecting the Serete, and you're part of Squad 2, which is a fighting company. I'm going to keep on training you until you're fully prepared to fight.
Did you know that Chim has a
Let's go. One
ju-
more time.
No way!
Come at me or I'll come
Blue
and
Sky's
get
an
you.
alternative to Twitter.
Somebody! Anybody! Please help me!
Did you know Chim speaks? I do. Real well. And then I realize I'm speaking over story and then I stop. Did you know that Chim has a merch store with a very nice selection of merch?
I finished that report, so I guess that means I can go and rest for today.
Put Chim on your
Can't wait
face.
to go to the world of the living, right, Captain?
Or body.
You idiot.
No, that's made
We're
it
not
weird.
going
Roll
there
it
for
back.
Fun. Do you actually understand that?
You're talking no link. It's in
I
the
really
previous
do.
one.
But you're the only captain on the team, so you'll be the one who's leading us.
I don't want Chim on my body,
sure that you do
valid.
your
But there's also a
best, okay?
poster with a picture of my cat.
Is this it? This is the advanced
You can
team
put
that
George
Captain
on your walls.
Soyphone was talking about? Captain Hitsugaya was the
I'll
only
take 20.
captain who was chosen to go. Whew. Well, this ought to be enough to make Captain Soyphone give up on it.
And in my defense, Dolly is
But
also
wait,
on the t-shirt.
When she finds out about this, I bet I know how she'll respond. I'm sure she'll take her frustration out on us.
Because saying put Chim on your butt face is
Alas,
less weird than
there's
your
only
body.
one choice left. Run for it!
We get Kitty. We get a lot of that around here. It's fine. It's
Horatio,
fine.
are
You
you
saw
there?
the. I think you
It
saw the
looks like
trailer.
Squad 10 captain
It's
has been chosen
it's
to lead the
a.
advance
Sometimes I
team
say
to the world
things,
of the living. But there's
and then I
still
say other
time.
things.
I just need to train all of you before
Yeah, what Nat
departure.
said.
Horatio, where are you? Flash step. That coward. He turned tail and ran away. Very well. If that's how things are, I'll have to teach you the lesson that nobody can run away from me.
That's the name of his. It is not. Like it actively isn't. Enough of the fanny and penis talk. Hello, Raiders. My name is Chimken. I'm a very shy, attractive, naive, extremely modest, pent-up, pilgrimy type of man. I wish I was lying. Butts, motherfucker, sucks. I'm a very straightforward human being. Disclaimer, balls directly up my ass. What a glorious rim job, may be a bit too far. And now we're moving on. I desperately need to piss. I've retained some feeling in my ass cheeks. Let's make it weird. I will get the cow pregnant. And you're the one that's about to be turned on by it. There's two of them, but... Do it again. They were naked. I'm sure it's fine. What happens if I touch myself? Don't answer that question. Did you know? I like it when people kiss. I'm not a simpleton. I can't be good. There's nothing weird going on. I will literally get your butthole lasered. I have a reason. I am the problem. Fisting and a cum bath. We are not a cum bath, we are a cum nation. It's not as weird as that sounds. DM me if you would like to. I saved it. Yeah, that covers everything. That covers it. I think Nats, you've been here a while. Is there anything else we need to cover today? I've completely lost track of which character I have selected. There we go. Okay. I think that's it. That's notes complete. I think we're up to date with everything on the schedule. Is the game going to go, or have we crashed? I can't spell. I've got a black screen. Tiny businessman. Ah, that's George. This is just getting you back for consistently calling their community a cult. I mean, it is. The game might legitimately have crashed. Oh my god. The game's crashed. I'm gonna there's like 3 cutscenes left at the for the beginning of the next stream. I am so determined to get through this game because when the fighting is fighting, I'm really enjoying myself. But the last 2 days of streaming this game have just been like cutscene, and I just also I'm trying to find Nats's button. I'll press Nat. This is the Nats button. Yeah, that's that. I'm not going to boot the game back up. It's been nothing but cutscenes today, and I'm so enjoying streaming the game. When the fighting is happening, it's good. But today and yesterday, is this like all... This is my first, like, a full attempt at a Bandai game. Is this what all Bandai fighting games are like? Has anybody else played a Bandai fighting game before? Because I'd heard stories about anime games, and I'm beginning to think this might be the stereotypical bad bit. Play Scarlet Nexus, cowards. No, you told me to play Code Vein. You need to keep your story straight, Nats. You're crazy. You're crazy. Play both simultaneously right now. I don't even own Scarlet Nexus. I own Code Vein, but it's not installed. But it's sort of like earmarked to play eventually. You know, that's the plan. Chat, I like to say some closing messages at the end of my streams. We're going to wrap up for the night. I'm not going to relaunch the game. We're going to call that the klaxon on today's movie watching because it's been cutscenes galore. So, again, I sort of wrapped up yesterday's stream in basically the same way because of the amount of watching that's happening and not actual gameplay. Bleach will never end. Oh, it does have a definitive ending. We just might be here a while. It doesn't help that I'm only playing it 4 hours a week as well, but still. If I wanted to bring it back and get it, like, absolutely smashed out, I'd play it for, like, 8 hours on a Saturday and it would pretty much be done. I say some closing messages at the end of my stream, and when I have a stream like this one, where it's like actually very little gameplay overall, and I'm just sort of sat here flabbergasted that the game is suddenly completely lacking of gameplay, these words ring true. These words ring true in times like this. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. No, don't go. I'm procrastinating, sleeping. No, I'm going to go because it's already later than I usually... Those are words. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. I really enjoy streaming this game. Like, honestly, I really enjoy streaming this game. But holy...
Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, no lurking is like we love lurkers here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being here, Sarah. I appreciate it. Yeah, game good. Vibe in middle. Real strange. What happens at 7:10? Wait, what happened at 7:10? Glad to be part of the Bob Bob Brigade. I appreciate it. Ugh. Oh, the follower account. I don't really have a plan, but if it hits 7:10, I don't really have a plan. Like, it'll be great when it does, and I have like a couple of buttons that we can do to like. I can show you some beans. I will pay you in beans. Look at those beans.
Someone has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Thank you very much for the follow. I feel like it's kind of implied who did that, and I do appreciate it, but because it's anonymous, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I will give you another cat. I'll give you another cat animation. That's my best buddy George. That's my best buddy George. He is my cat son, and he is adorbs. We do love our George. George is pretty cool. George is pretty cool. But thank you for helping me achieve that. 7:10. George is Chim's manager, basically. I have been stuck, and this is totally going to bait out an unfollow, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's this really strange thing that happens to Twitch streamers sometimes where they get really locked in around a certain like bracket of followers. Like, I have gone from 695 to 695 to 705 multiple times now. This is the first time that I've broken past that limit in frickin' ages. Thank you. It's so weird because it's happened at various points since my community's been growing. Like, I got to 300 and it felt like I stayed there for weeks. And then all of a sudden, it just went whoosh, and then it stopped again. And it went whoosh, and it stopped again. And it does this weird, like... I am tempting fate. I'm totally tempting fate. But still, it does this weird little, like, arrow bouncing back and forth opposite side of a number thing for ages. And then it jumps again. And this is... Tonight, all of the cutscenes are worth it. Because we've finally broken past 705. Ugh. Anyway... chat, I'm really glad you exist. Thank you very much for joining me for Bleach this evening. I will be back on Friday with more Monster Hunter Fridays. So look forward to that. I will be on Nats's stream tomorrow, but I will not be... Holy shit. Really?
Chirp chirp. Cursed_pineapple just cheered 710 bits.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Cursed, you do not have to do that, but... Stop that. Stop it. I'm trying to say nice messages, Cursed. You don't even have a button. You don't even have a button. Oh my god, me? For real, for real? I'm going to be on Nats' stream tomorrow, but I will not be streaming myself, so I would really appreciate if you go drop Nats a follow. We're going to be playing Repo at a... They're starting at 6 p.m. UTC +1. I will be joining about 7 p.m. You should go drop them a follow. They're pretty cool. I'll truly know I've made it when I have a hat and a button. If you want to design me a hat, the difficulty is, right, Cursed, if you want to design me a hat, it has to be entirely copyright free. I'll put it on the hat wheel for you if you design one for me. And if you have something I can shout out at the same time, like an Instagram account, or because you don't Twitch stream, so it's harder. But if you have something like if you have something that I can promote at the same time, we can talk about it because you've been a massive supporter in the short time that you've been a follower. You can have a hat if you want a hat. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. I'm trying to say words. For some reason, the chickens are really off-putting me today, so we're going to do this. We're going to make... Okay. Now we've got some soft piano music. Okay. Chat. Could also make a blue sky account. Is this heaven? It's not heaven. It's just, this is just my face. I know it's hard to get the two confused. I'm honestly not like that usually, making those sorts of comments. What was in those cans of Coke that I drank? Chat, I'm really glad you exist. Bleach has been a really nice time, and as much as I'm sort of going, holy shit, why are there so many cutscenes? I'm having a really good, nice time streaming it. But it's one of those games that really throws me off as a content creator because there's suddenly large quantities of gameplay footage where I'm not really speaking because there's so much voiceover. I can't really speak over it. And I'm really glad that you've hung out with me while playing this game for so long. We started it on my birthday. I have every intention of finishing it. Mondays and Tuesdays, it's Bleach night. Thank you for the quote. I appreciate it. Thanks for putting my child up there. That's good. Have you already just noticed? Yeah, we have a pet feed in our Discord, and I've taken to just putting people's pets in the background here and getting really excited when people finally notice where they are. But yeah, that's Rachel's dog. He's wearing pajamas. So yeah, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if I can be proud of you for something. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. I'm really glad you exist, chat, but I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a little bit of a clusterfuck right now. The world is a little bit of a clusterfuck right now. And the fact that you are getting up every day and you are living your best possible life, you might not even be getting up every day because, let's face it, there are a number of chronically ill people in the community. You might not get out of bed. And honestly, as a carer for a Spoonie, that is completely valid. But I want you to know that I'm really proud of you for perpetuating yourself as best as you can. I will never ask you to be okay in this community because okay is subjective. But what I want you to know is this. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on continuing to exist. And if my content can make that existence a little bit better, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. Big dogs always seem to be more lapdog than lapdog-sized dogs. Yeah, I want a Great Dane. I'm proud of you, Chim, for always giving us a safe space on this weird internet land. I appreciate it. In 2024, we said fuck cancer at the end of every one of my streams. So in 2025, we're doing something slightly different, and I will explain. I need to turn that off as well. That's too much too. We're just going to go with the silence today. I don't like the silence. I don't like the silence because I can hear my own thoughts. But all of that's a little bit all-encompassing right now. But in 2024, we said fuck cancer at the end of every one of my streams. In 2025, we're doing something different. It's at this point I invite everybody in the community to say fuck in chat. It's a little bit crass, but it works in two ways, right? Fuck can be a positive or it can be aligned with a negative. You can say, fucking hell, I love Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Fucking hell, I love large dogs wearing pajamas. Fucking hell, I really appreciate the people that I've met through Twitch streaming, but you can also turn it. No, I've got one really good one. Fucking hell, I really like it that Elon Musk, who has been claiming he's a massively qualified gamer for months, went live on a stream yesterday whilst playing Path of Exile 2, died to a boss, restarted a character, and then died again during the tutorial. This is a man who was claiming he was the best player in the game and paid somebody to get him to that rank in their like official ranking thing. He died to a boss and then couldn't beat the tutorial. And then he turned the best thing of the entire situation. He fucking turned the stream off. He just turned it off. He just turned it off. And I'm really here for that as experience. Fucking love all people I've met on Twitch, including you, Chimken. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I think so. It's an interesting time, but yeah. Fuck can also work in opposite direction, because that was all positives, right? You can say fuck anxiety, fuck transphobia, fuck the Trump administration, fuck Parkinson's disease, fuck losing people too soon, fucking hell, I need a holiday. Fuck the British Labour government for screwing over a welfare system that is supporting quite integrally the chronically ill and disabled and the people that need it, and fuck them even more for trying to take that shit away. That's also almost funny as the reporter who couldn't beat the Cuphead tutorial because they wouldn't jump. Just, yeah. And thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet as always. Thank you for all of the support and the follows this evening. I appreciate it. I'm going to raid out. I would really appreciate it if you stuck it out for a few more seconds. If you are subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. Who am I raiding right now? I raid Irenea all the time at this time, and I need to branch out and raid somebody different. We are going to raid Penguin Queen Lucy, who is playing South of Midnight. For your benefit, Nats, they have been playing it for a little while, so you might want to avoid spoilers, but I will raid you into them. Go show them some love. Lucy is an absolutely fabulous person, and they deserve all of your support as well. I find the button, I go over here, I press the button. It's very exciting. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for having me. All right, peace, loves. Good night, Nat. Sweet dreams. I'll be back Friday, like I said, for more Monster Hunter Fridays, and we'll see how that goes. They've been live for 5 hours. Holy shit, what are they doing? That's a long time. That's a while. Nothing but love for you, Chimken. Thank you. I appreciate it.